Good morning, everybody on YouTube. This is Rick Thomas from Obsolete Video Services. Today I'm going to do a little bit of another discovery on this Quasar VR-1000. Wow, this is a hell of a discovery, actually. Now I'm beginning to really understand some of the issues with this deck. I've been learning a little bit more about this deck as time goes by. Like I said, this is a very weird type of format. The first VCR, as you would call it, before the cartridge vision machine was the first, and then this one sort of was like the second, before VHS and Beta and all these other ones came out. Okay, this is the VR-1000. I already explained to people about the tracking issues, and you can see we're solving that issue big time. We're getting these tapes to track. And then I noticed something else about these cassettes. When I had the tape open, I noticed that it's the same stuff that these Scotch brand tapes would use. It's a thick tape with the black backer on the back of it. Oh yeah, you seriously have to bake these tapes. This is the early form of videotape, which was Eiaj, which is reel-to-reel. And then after, I think when Beta and VHS came around, they made the tape much thinner, and they got rid of the black backer, and those tapes were a little bit more slicker for the cassettes, and that issue was sort of resolved. But when they came out with the Eiaj, they came out with this thicker tape with the black backer, and this stuff ended up being a disaster. Extremely sticky, crappy format. But it looks like they also carried it into the into this Quasar machine. When they made these big cassettes, they used the same tape stock as the Eiaj reel-to-reel. They didn't use the half-inch tape stock that was used like on Betamax and VHS. That explains a lot about the problems with this machine, because the tapes stick in this machine. And when I took the tapes apart, sure enough, they used the reel-to-reel tape stock instead of the new formulation that they used for Betamax and VHS. Big problem with these tapes. But anyways, you do have to bake and clean these tapes. You got to troubleshoot the machine. As you can see, I fixed the tracking on this machine, which was a big issue for tracking. But this machine has a hard time playing these cassettes because it's got the Eiaj reel-to-reel tape stock in them. I don't understand. Maybe they were in a rush and the formulation wasn't developed yet. But this is the crappiest videotape ever made. This half-inch black backer stuff. It's very thick, and it's used in these cassettes as well. What a disaster. But you learn something every day. But anyways, I'm applying all my techniques and skills to this format, figuring out the issues and the solutions, because the tapes have to be baked, they have to be cleaned, and now I got to figure out a way of doing this one and cleaning these tapes. I'm thinking I might have to do it the same way I do my Eiaj tapes, since it's a thick tape just like that. It's not like the VHS tapes. So this machine had a lot of issues, very primitive. Earlier tape stock that was used in Eiaj, tracking issues, cheap electronic parts were used, not very good quality. But we're coming with some solutions for this machine. But the video playback is now stable, it now tracks. This makes my day, because now we're getting the video to actually track on the machine because of the trimmers I replaced. But Eiaj tape stock used in the Quasar machine. What a disaster. But they didn't design the new tape stock that they used in Betamax after that, which was much thinner, just like the VHS tape stock. Hope you enjoyed this video.